That's it.
Make it yours.
Okay, let's add a little bit of reverb.
I'm tired of running
So all the frequencies that
with
sound like,
the world.
like boxing and all that stuff, I took them out.
Okay, nice.
Lord, I bow before you. Take my life, make it yours. I'm tired of running with the world. I surrender myself to you. I surrender, Lord, I bow before you. Take my life.
Well, I started recording when I was 18 years old. And I went to school for audio when I was 19, around there. But I started at 18. And there's a engineer that we used to record when I had my band in those days. His name was, I haven't seen him in a long time. I think he still lives. His name is John Edmond from Studio C in Stockton. And he was the first one that told me, you know what, man, you have good ears, you should go to school. So I went to Berkeley, over here by the Bay Area. And I went for 3 or 4 years, I guess. And did my studies here for sound engineering. And that's the way I started. And then I started to buy all this gear slowly because, you know, I don't have the money to buy so I started buying gear by gear, piece by piece. And that's the way I started.
I'm tired of running with the world.
So you want a short reverb or long reverb?
Myself to you.
That doesn't sound bad.
I surrender, Lord,
And then in those years I had my band. I used to play salsa and, you know, in San Jose in a club. And this band, this famous band in Mexico, they live here, but they're from Mexico, and Los Tigres del Norte. I was this front of house engineer for them for a year. So I went touring with them, all Mexico and all the United States. It's still there. They still perform. They're old, but they were super famous, or they are super famous. And I had that privilege of being the front of house engineer for them.
I surrender to your love. Take these broken pieces and make me whole. In your presence I am free from sin's control. Good shepherd of my...
Our drummer passed away, and after years, so we couldn't find a drummer to be on his place. We couldn't find it, so we just broke the band. And then I started working on radio. I worked for almost 20 years in radio, as a producer, as a DJ on air personality, and I used to be a producer for the radio station.
I surrender.
It's almost nothing. You can't tell, like, maybe I'll add behind over here. That's all I do. And then I add what I did, that radio station, they closed because everything has a start and a finish. And then I got hired at First Baptist Church. I knew Christ, and I still work for First Baptist Church. I do the sound and everything, all the media at the church. That's where I knew Michelsen, Mr. Michelsen. I know him because he was a teacher there, the music teacher. So we became friends, and now he's recording with me. So what else can I tell you?
Lord, I bow before you. Take my life, make it yours. I'm tired of running with the world. I surrender myself to you. I surrender I surrender to your love. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender to your love. Here I am, a prodigal broken. There you are, with arms wide open. Take my life, make it yours. I surrender myself to you. I surrender, I surrender, I surrender